Hi, my name is Dr. Bonnie Valiente-Wright from Liberty Vet Pets Veterinary Hospital and Home Visit Services. I'm here today to go over the different vaccines on the market for dogs. So I'm going to start with the core vaccines for dogs and then the non-core vaccines for dogs. So one of the core vaccines for dogs is rabies. Rabies is required by law. Rabies is a deadly disease to dogs and animals. So we do have to be careful with that, and that's why it's required by law. We can go over rabies in detail in another video, but that's definitely one we recommend, also for legal purposes. The other vaccine that we recommend that's another core dog vaccine is called distemper. We just call it distemper because it's easier to say, but it prevents against distemper, adenovirus, parainfluenza, and parvo. Distemper and parvo in that vaccine are very contagious to dogs, especially younger dogs, but certainly we want to keep older dogs as well up to date on those vaccines. Are very, very important. The other vaccine on the market is called lepto. Leptospirosis is something that animals can get, or dogs can get, from walking in soil contaminated with other animal urine, such as other dogs or other animals. If your pet comes in contact with that contaminated urine, especially through your cut, they can get lepto. If your pet gets leptospirosis and you come in contact with your pet's contaminated urine, especially through a cut, you can get lepto. It can cause permanent kidney or liver damage for both people and pets. If you have any questions for the human side, I'm not allowed to advise you on that, but you can talk to your human physician. As far as that vaccine goes, about 85% of our customers do vaccinate for that. Any vaccine on the market, they can have vaccine reactions to. That one used to be a little bit higher than some of the other ones. It's only slightly higher, so some people opt not to do that vaccine. Please watch our video about vaccine reactions. That will be a separate video. But the majority of our customers do vaccinate for that. I vaccinate pretty much all my dogs for lepto because we do see lepto in the city, and it can be a deadly disease to people and animals, so that's why a lot of people feel it's very important. The other vaccines on the market are non-core vaccines, so they have to do with your lifestyle with your pet. So one of them is Bordetella. Bordetella is usually required by doggy daycare, grooming facilities, and boarding facilities. That's a kennel cough vaccine. They can certainly get kennel cough from a facility, but they don't only get it at facilities. They can get it from other animals, even just being outside at the dog park. So it is required by many of those facilities. The other vaccine, kind of similar to Bordetella, is canine influenza. Canine influenza is canine flu. It has been spreading across the United States. We had a bigger outbreak with it in Philadelphia more recently, so a lot of the doggy daycare, grooming facilities, and boarding facilities are requiring that, not all of them. And then the last one to go over is Lyme. So Lyme disease is something that animals can get from ticks. So if you think that your pet is going to be hiking where there could be ticks, we definitely would suggest that. In another video, we'll go over why it's important to have the Lyme vaccine and also flea, tick, and heartworm prevention. So people ask me that question a lot, is that should they have both flea, tick, and heartworm prevention and the Lyme vaccine? The answer is yes, especially if you think that there's going to be tick exposure. If you would like to make an appointment with us, our phone number is 888-458-8587, press option 0, and you can also book online with www.libertyvetpets.com. Thank you so much.